Welcome to my channel. In this video, we'll be solving a question from West Africa Senior School Certificate Exam School Candidates. It is school candidate. You can see SC here, so that means it is May June paper 2, and we are solving a question on the topic Lamina. We are solving this question, so it's something that is very easy. Students should be able to do it conveniently without any stress. Now, to do this, you first of all need to analyze your drawing, because after drawing your given view, the next step to do is to look for any of the side on the view on the vertical plane, any of the corner, that when you draw a horizontal line from it, for example, if you draw a horizontal line from here, it must intersect with another side of the same lamina, of the same view. Now, if I draw a horizontal line from me this way, it can never meet any of the three sides. If I draw from this side, it can never meet any of the three sides. Then similarly with this one, if I draw it this way, it can never meet any of the three sides. Drawing it this way, it can never meet. But if I use R, if I take it to the left, it will definitely meet with this side. So meaning your drawing will be going to the left side. So you start your drawing from the right so that you have enough space to put your drawing. So let me start by drawing the horizontal line. I'll draw the horizontal line. Then after drawing the horizontal line, I'll place a vertical line by one side. Let me put it somewhere here. Let me move downward a little. Like this. So I'll draw my vertical line there. So on the vertical line, then I'll begin to take the measurements one after the other. Now, for the one on the VP, our R, the height of the R is 20. So I'll measure 20. The height of P is 10, and the height of Q is from the XY line is 50. Look at it here. This is 50. So I'll note 10, 20, and 50. So let me do just that. 10, 20, and 50. This is 10. This is 20. Then 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 50. So that's for the vertical plane. Then on the horizontal plane, I have my Q to be 12. My R is 45 from the XY line, and my P is 35. So I have 12, 35, and 45 on the horizontal plane. So this is 12, 35, 1, 2, 3, 35, and 45, 1, 2, 3, 4, 45. So I have that. Now I also measure my horizontal displacement of the points. From here to the middle is not given, but from P to R is given as 70, and from R going back to Q is 22. So I'll measure 22 from the right and measure 70 also. I'll come here and measure 22. This is 22. Then 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 70. So that is that. So I can now plot all my points now. Let me start with the horizontal one. You use thin lines. Make your line as thin as possible. Make it as thin as possible. Then I'll draw the vertical lines. The vertical lines. 1 and 2. So I've located my points. Now let us now put the letters. Now the maximum height here is Q, which is 50. So that means my Q, and it is in the middle. My Q will be here. Then the lowest one is 10, which is P1, which is this point. P1. This is Q1. And for R1 it is 20. And it is on the edge. From here to here is 20. So my R1 will be here. So with this now I can join my points. I join the point. So it is like this. Like this. And like this. Then for the plan that is on the horizontal plane, my Q is 12 in the middle. This is 12. This is X, Y, so that we don't mix up things. This is 12 from the middle, and that is Q. Then my R is the longest one and on the edge, that is 45. So my R will be here, R. And my P is 35 from the left end. 35 from the left end. This is 35 here. That is my P. So I can join them. I can join the points. We go like this. Like this. And like this. Hey, I missed this one. I've drawn it on the wrong part. It is here. So this one. And I'll connect it to this one. Like that. So that is it. Now the next thing is to now begin to work on it. Like I said earlier, I said the next step after drawing your given view is to look for the one that the corner on the vertical plane. This is our vertical plane and this is our horizontal plane. On the vertical plane, such that by the time you project a horizontal line, it will intersect with one side of the same view. So this one has done just that. So we now take it vertically downward. You take it vertically downward. So you come, place it very well, ensure that the line is vertical. You come down this way. So anywhere it intersects with the one of the side of the one on the horizontal plane, you now take it to the furthest corner, which is R. This is the furthest one now. You take it there and extend it out. And you draw it out like this. Extend it out. So after doing this, we are going to draw parallel line to this line from P and Q. So to do that, we need two set square. I'll place this one here like this. Then I'll put this set square behind it. I'll shift it to P so that I can draw parallel lines. And it goes like that. Then I shift it to Q. It will not get there. So let me come down this way and do it again using this one. Then take it to Q like this. And you draw that. So after doing this now, the next thing you want to do is to draw a perpendicular line to these three lines. How do you draw perpendicular line? You choose one of the lines, put your set square on it like this, shift it backward a little bit away from the line, then put this other one on it like this. So I can draw my this distance. You don't have any specific distance, just place it anywhere, but don't let it be too far away from the drawing so that your drawing will not occupy the whole of the space on your paper. So this will be our X1, Y1 line, this line. Now let us begin to locate the point for our auxiliary elevation. Now we are working on the HP. To get our auxiliary elevation, we'll take our dimensions from the VP. Now to get P is here. I want to get P2 now. So I'll go and check the value of P on the vertical plane. So from XY line to P here is 10. So that means I'll measure 10 here. So it is 10 that I'll measure here. Measure 10. That is 10. Then the next one is the R. We'll find the value of R on the VP. because we are working on the HP. So from XY line to R is 20. So you measure 20. This is 20. That's 20. Then the last one is Q. You go and check the value of Q on the VP. So from the XY line to Q1 is 50. From here to here is 50. So you measure 50 on that. Place it here like this. Let's extend it a little. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 50. Now if you have done it correctly, by the time you join, it should give you a straight line. Can you see? These are the 3 points, this one and this one. So you join with a straight line and make it thick. So this is called auxiliary plan. This is let me put arrowhead there so I don't think I'm measuring angle. This is called auxiliary elevation. Elevation. It is important for you to label it like that. Then the next part of the question, say we have not done that one, but we have done the true auxiliary elevation. So before we can do the lamina, we can measure the angle of inclination to the HP. Angle of inclination to the HP. All you just need to do that is just extend this one to intersect with the XY line. So let me extend the XY line as well, like this. Then this one you extend it until it intersects with the XY line. Extend with dotted line, like this. So it is intersecting it at this point. So you measure the angle which is subtends at that point. To measure the angle, this point at the center, let it be on the point here, and the line should be on the line as well. So it should be this point. So let us measure now. Oh, it's upside down. Yes. So I'll count 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 degrees exactly. So this angle is 50 degrees. 50 degrees. So that's angle of inclination to the HP. So we have been able to solve this question A2. So remaining question A1. So to draw question A1, you have to draw a line perpendicular to the auxiliary elevation. That's the first thing you do. So to do that, let me place this. Okay, let me use this one here. Put it on the line first. When you put it on the line, make sure it is parallel to the line. Then you put this one behind it so that you shift it a little bit away. So I can see the line very well. I'll shift it a little bit away. Then I'll come to this place and draw perpendicular line from this one. Shift it again to the next one. This one. I'll draw perpendicular line. And I'll shift it to the third one, which is here. Then I'll draw another perpendicular line. Then I need to draw perpendicular line to these three lines to represent my x to y2. So to do that, is either I use my set or I just measure. Let me just measure 20, 20. Let me measure 20 here. This is 10, 20, and I'll measure 20 here as well. So it will definitely be parallel to this and to be perpendicular to the three lines. So I can join now. So this will be my x2 and this will be my y2. Now the next thing we're going to do is now begin to plot points. Now that, let me label this one. This place will be my P2. This one is R, so this will be R2. This is Q, this will be Q2. Now to get P3, Q3 and R3, we work on this one, but we will not take our dimension from this one directly. We're going to take our dimension from the distance of each of the PQR from the X1, Y1 line. So that's what you do. X1, Y1 line. X1, Y1 line. But I can also use my compass to do that. I can use my compass to do it. From P, I'll extend it to X1, Y1 line like this. So I can now stay on X to Y2 line and mark my point. So that will be my P3. This is P3. The next one is from Q, and from R, I'll extend it to X1, Y1 line, like this. So you stay on this one. You are going to stay on X to Y2 line to mark your point. So I'll stay here now and mark my point. So that will be my R2. And finally for Q, we need to extend this one to intersect it. Q to X1, Y1 line. It is here. So I'll go to my X to Y2 line and mark the point. That will be my Q3. This is Q3. And let me extend this one a little to intersect with the arc here. So this point will be my R3. R3. So you join the points like this, and this one like this, and this one like this. So this is called, let me label it with an arrowhead. This is the true shape. True shape. This is the true shape, or auxiliary, or you can also call it auxiliary plan. Auxiliary plan. So that is the solution to the question. Don't forget that we are also told to state and measure AC from the question. Say measure and state the length of all the sides, the length of all the sides. So you have to measure the length of all the sides, starting from this one. Let me adjust camera a little bit so that you can see. So you measure this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 49. This is 49 millimeter, and this one is, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 70. This is 70 millimeter, and this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. That's 66. This is 66 millimeter. So that is the complete solution to the question of that year. So that is, which is 2019 West African School Senior School Certificate Exam for school candidates. So if you have enjoyed the video, do like the video, share the video, and subscribe to my channel if you have not done that. Thank you very much for watching. We'll meet in the next video.